believe it was in this same chair that I sat to recount a story actually condemning the recent attacks and assault on journalists as well as reporters.
No, but why did you slap? One of our reporters has just been assaulted.
But then it looks as if every single day this whole thing keeps unfolding. Our journalists and our reporters are still not safe out there. And just recently, another reporter from Joy News has been assaulted by some military men. And here is the whole story. So on Monday, there was a demolition of a warehouse belonging to the Magdan group of companies on the Sprinters Road, right? And then the reporter from Joy News, was there to cover the story on Wednesday. So therefore, the incident happened on Monday and he was there on Wednesday. So he needed some sort of an eyewitness, somebody who saw everything for himself. And then the guy you are seeing in the video standing by the reporter, according to the reporter, is a guy that lives in the area, so therefore saw everything with his own eyes and was recounting the whole incident to the reporter.
For here.
Around what time?
Around 6:20.
That was on when?
Is it Thursday or some? It was Tuesday.
I'm a pressman.
As you are seeing in the video, just as the conversation was going on between the eyewitness and the reporter, military men stormed the premises and the whole issue escalated.
What are you doing here? He's an eyewitness.
I mean, I don't get it. This was a journalist or reporter trying to do his work. And even after he had told the military men that he was from a media house, he showed them his microphone, he showed them his tags, just so they'll know that indeed he was reporting for a media house. He was still attacked. Not just him, but the eyewitness was also assaulted, and I don't get it.
Pressmen. No, but the way he handled the machine can have an impact on it. Okay. You are not involved. We are here to report on what is happening. Yes, we are media men. Yes. We understand you are doing your work, but you cannot stop us from doing our work. Yes, respectfully. Yes. Okay. So you wait in the meantime and you approach our people. You understand? No, the media, we have to report what we are seeing. So respectfully. You can report it. Okay.
I don't know with which instructions these military men went out there to do whatever that they did, but I believe that was so uncalled for, because according to the reporter, his phones were taken from him. He received punches from these military men, and then his cameraman was also attacked.
Because I heard somebody said, I will give you a slap. I don't know whether that particular comment was directed at you.
Yes, it was directed at me. In fact, I was punched.
They accuse you of
from the back
without their knowledge.
Yes. And by then, the CEO of Magdan Group and his 3 others were asked to kneel. So they were kneeling at gunpoint. And we tried to capture that moment. We could not. And so we left it. So they thought that we had captured that moment when Magdan, the CEO, was kneeling with his 3 others. By then, this eyewitness was also somewhere being beaten by other military people.
As if that was not enough, he was actually forcefully put into a van and then straight away to the National Security Headquarters. And for what offense? What was his offense? He was just there to cover a story. And you military men go out there to beat them up. And I still don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't. But then, thankfully, our president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, as we all know, who has a background in communication as well as journalism, has taken a keen interest on this issue and has instructed that these military men be sanctioned to serve as a deterrent to others. And I mean, this is a great move.
Allow me to condemn in the strongest terms the recent incident involving the manhandling of some journalists by our security personnel. Such conduct is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. I have instructed that the incident be thoroughly investigated and that the officers involved be sanctioned accordingly.
Because in as much as we give them the respect, I don't know, these military people think that people fear them because we give them the needed respect. We only respect you and your office and the uniform you are putting on. So it doesn't mean that you have to ride on our backs. It doesn't mean that you can treat us any way you want. No, we just respect you and your uniform. So please give us the same needed respect.
As a card-bearing member of the Ghana Journalists Association, I will not preside over a government that abuses or intimidates journalists in the lawful exercise of their duty. A free and responsible press is indispensable to our democracy, and we must all work to protect the media. I'll soon convene a meeting between the heads of the security services and the leadership of the GJA to plan a program to orient our troops to recognize the media not as enemies, but as partners in development.
Now, away from that, my next story is actually one that concerns me and that is of major concern to we all as citizens or as Ghanaians. Xandy Kamel just released her new movie Unseen Beauty, and it hasn't been to a week. The movie hasn't been to a week that she released it, and then boom, Fast TV has it on their TV screens. Xandy came out crying bitterly, and even according to Xandy in the video, she hasn't even made $10 from this movie yet, and you people have it on there on your screens.
I didn't get a full bit. When you see a TV station. So this is the better content at TV stations. So movie I released just 2 days ago. Me name $10 cry. Fast TV for but the movie not to TV so na movie without my consent.
I mean, if you have money to open a TV station, why don't you have money to buy content to put on your screen for your viewers?
Movie I made promotion crime you be no abuame. My send crime my bloggers kakra post me po much omo ba na yem post crime obi a yem post movie my pray the musikai send ye be am so me sabe komando. I'll be releasing to YouTube Xandy Kamel's TV. Minya hoshi.
Just this yesterday, 31st of July, the CEO of Fast TV has been arrested, and then the PRO of Xandy Kamel came out with a press statement to let us know that indeed the CEO of Fast TV has been arrested for showing her movie Unseen Beauty on their TV station. The press release is what I have on your screen there. You can read it, you can go through it, and I mean, I'm so thankful. I'm happy. Let me say it, I'm happy because these people need to learn the hard way. Like I said, it is high time they stop this whole thing. These producers put in a lot of time, effort, resources, money just to produce a movie, hoping that at the end, when they put it out there on their YouTube channels, they will make some good sum of money, or at least have their fans back. And then you make the whole thing backfire by having it on your screen. If you keep doing that, how are they going to be encouraged to do more? How are they going to have the zeal? We are the same people who are always saying our movie industry is collapsing, it is doing this, it is doing that. But then again, when people make up their mind to do something, you make their efforts go waste or what? Like I said, this is a great move, Xandy Kamel. At least some other TV stations can learn from this.
National Film Authority and the ministry come to my aid.
This is where I come to the end of today's episode. It is a Friday. Go out, enjoy. I will see you on Monday in my next story. Until then, bye-bye.